won't stare fear in the face to reach for the stars.
Well, hi. How is everybody? I'm hoping everybody's having a good day. And yes, you can watch this channel to get the drops from Final Fantasy XIV. The mount and some food items. Like here and here. And Etherite tickets. These always come in handy. Saves Gil. So, it's raining out here, but I wanted to show you. I'm flying now again. I love it. I have this one and yes, I need to go to Tulliola. And I have all this area now open. I'm a happy camper because I can go out harvesting and not have to run across the ground. Okay, so we're gonna head back into town because there's some stuff we're going to do in town. Lots of stuff. Let's see. Well, we'll take... That's one. There's not very many people in number one. And now we gotta wait. Okay, if we're traveling... Oh, Jesus. Look at my gear. Alright. We're going to repair all of it. You know, I don't know how cost-effective it is to be able to mend your own gear. I believe it is cost-effective, but the thing is, it mends it for a higher amount. If you notice, the condition is 168 compared to a normal mender who only puts the condition at 100. So you get a little extra if you can mend your own gear. But in order to mend your own gear, you have to have your crafters up. Oh. And I'm going to travel, so every little bit helps. We're going to focus more on crafting and gathering today, and a little bit of class. And I'll show you as we go. So let's just get over here. Our first stop's going to be that damn hunt board, because, you know, we can always use more nuts. And then we're gonna... Where is the friggin' hunt board? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Look at the shine on the... Boy, am I lagging. Look at this. I'm still running. It's funnier to get out. He's always got a big X there. But it says I can't talk to him anymore. What do we got here? Only beginners? Geez, fine, whatever. While we're here, let's see. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Let's see what the retainers have stolen for me this time. Okay. FC seals. You know, turning in stuff to get FC seals, yeah, Grand Company seals, sorry. GC, not FC, excuse me. But it does affect your FC. When you turn in stuff for seals, it does increase the level of your FC. If you didn't know that already. You probably do. Most likely you do. So, see now, here we go. I have somebody's door. I have a wind door. Got a window in it, which means light comes through, which is kind of cool. I don't know about my retainers sometimes. You don't have any more room. You do. I need to go through all the stuff that I'm selling and adjust the prices so I can get rid of it. While I'm here, Get rid of that. I can't get over the fact that, I mean, look at the shine on those stones. Yeah. That's something else I could sell. I was noticing when I was riding, the new tilt works when you're on the ground too, and you're going around curves and stuff, you tilt. I thought that was pretty cool. Not any of this stuff's gonna sell right now, but what the hell. Can't sell it if I don't have it up on the market, you know what I mean? Gotta have it up on the market. Do I have any of those? No. What is it used for? Oh, damn it. What is it used for? Wonder what that looks like. It's blue. It's shiny. Meh. That's about it. It's something I might as well just sell. Trying not to keep a whole bunch of stuff in my... I need to clean out my retainers again because I'm gonna have all this new stuff coming in. I've done it before, but then I filled it back up with other stuff, and it's like, gosh. Oh, jeez, this is not worth even selling. I've run on my retainer, sell it. That can be sold. Oh. While I'm here, why don't you hang on to those things? Yes, proceed. And yes, I am 94 right now, which I'm quite happy with. You know, some people, at least one person in my FC is already done with the main MSQ. It's like, what? Did you just kind of like power through it? You know, I've just been taking my time, smelling the roses, exploring as I go. Wow, what'd the last one sell for? Really? Well, phew, what we'll do is this. Which is cheaper. It probably won't sell, but what the heck. Okay. And then we need to come over here. We're going to do the Fisher first because I have those up. I might as well unlock all these so I can see them. These are all the levies I did, and I will probably grab more. Yep, I probably should be on my... I'm surprised he's letting me turn that in on my bard. Well, on my bard. As being a bard, I should be a fisher. And yeah, I did a big boo-boo yesterday. While I had all this fish in my pack and I started desynthing. I actually desynthed the quest items. So that was not good. Alright. Let's go to miner. Been trying to get all these guys up at the same level. Well, what about on my botanist class? 92. Miner still, oh, geez, Fisher, 94. You can tell what I like the most is being a Fisher. Botanist is 92, Miner is 91. This is not good. What am I on? Botanist. I don't think it matters. He is lagging behind. I don't think I'm there yet, so we'll have to accept those. And for the time being, I'm going to hide these things. Just so I'm not having to stare at them. Alright. So we're loaded up on levies. We've got a hunt list. Switching to that so I can run around this place a little bit faster. Kick that into. So I go zoom. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to see about what it's going to take to start leveling up my crafters. And I'm going to start with Carpenter. Because it's one of the ones I have a soul crystal on. Well, if it isn't Okwangina, forgive me. But I couldn't help but notice the tools you're carrying on your person. You wouldn't happen to be a skilled tradeswoman, would you? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking and noticing. As I mentioned when you visited alongside the Third Promise, we are in dire need of skilled artisans, like the goldsmith that we stole. A number of our shops are beset with problems large and small, you see, and having the assistance of one such as you would be most welcome. Of course, a service rendered is a service paid for, and we've plenty of scripts with which we can fill your pockets. Procuring supplies from the open seas have brought no small number into my possession. I understand the currency is used extensively across the salt. With that said, I'd like to first introduce you to the folks you'll be working with. You needn't decide right away, of course. Take your time to consider my offer and come speak with me again once you've made up your mind. Well, let's see what we can do here, huh? Alright, I speak to you again, apparently. Come to take up my offer? Come to take up my offer, I see. Just one last thing before we go. In the language of my people, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word, means house of countless beads. I see the market as a home where folks of all kinds may come, connect, and carve out a niche for themselves. Please bear this in mind, as you may encounter things to which you're not accustomed. Now then, off we go. Cutscene. Hey, at least it's not raining anymore. At least not in the cutscene. It's amazing how things dry out so fast. All these people. Good. That's nearly everyone. I thought it best if they were aware of who you are before showing up on their doorstep offering your services. Crafting services, nothing else, okay? I don't do birds and stuff, all right? Got that? Oh, she's pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, wow. Let's go in order, shall we? Starting with this person, she's the metal wares. Deals with all things metal, particularly when it comes to daily necessities. Unfortunately, she's recently confronted with an issue that's put her very reputation at stake. She seeks a metal worker that understands the importance of punctuality. Next, we have this person who's, I'm not sure, owner pens official documents, transcribes letters for those who cannot do so themselves, and more. She's presently in need of one skilled in treating parchments, textiles, leather, and the like. This person serves some of the most unique beverages I dare say one will ever encounter. It's just a shame that no one's lining up to drink them. If you've any expertise in the culinary arts or alchemy, I would love for you to assist her in revitalizing her shop. You could do that. And then this guy with the name Fish in his name has got to be a fish guy. Is a bit of an eccentric establishment, you see. Donahue? Donahue? Hanu? Don Hanu? I think that's pretty close. Deals in fish that he fancies. Unfortunately for him, his tastes are a touch too unconventional for your average customer, and his anxious sales may not pick up. So, as for Shunny, I know the word, but I can't say it right this second. I regret to say that its owner was unable to spare even a moment for introductions. That said, if you fancy yourself a miner or gatherer, you'll undoubtedly find his wares of great interest. He deals in all sorts of curious fauna, flora, minerals, you see. Alas, his sole employee appears to be in poor shape, and I grow more worried about the store by the day. Up here now, he comes over. We're talking about him now, he's got to come over. I believe that covers everything, more or less. It is my wish that both customers and shop owners feel mutual satisfaction with their transactions in the market, that this house of countless beads may shine more brilliantly than ever. With your help, I believe that wish will come true. I look forward to seeing what you will accomplish. And here we go. They're all at one shot. This is like in the Crystarium up top. They had them all in one place. So I can undertake the deliveries, seek out the... okay. We've done this before, people, if you've done deliveries. We'll go get a list of stuff, and while we're out and about, we can gather stuff that's needed. So, where did they all go? He's the gathering guy. Alright. Miner needs the most help right now. So what do you want? You're a woman who plucks the finest of the land's offerings with her own hands, am I right? Yeah, I do a lot of plucking with my hands. Ha! I knew at the moment I set eyes upon you. I share the same passion In fact, or at least I used to. For many happy years did I work in the employment of the apothecary. See, I did it. Told you I could do it, apothecary. Just couldn't get it out of my mouth. Gathering only specimens of the utmost quality. Alas, such work wears on the body, and mine has about its fill. Every day my knees and back make new cries of protest. So I finally decided to leave this business to younger hands. And yours look fit to succeed me. Maybe even surpass me. I reckon you'll fill my old position at the apothecary nicely. You will fill it, won't you? I hate for Shunny to be left alone to prop up such a bustling business. Consider the opportunity. I promise you'll be hard-pressed to find a better man to work for. You can find him at the far end of the marketplace. At least go and see what he's about, will you? Oh, look at all the red that I've got behind me. Alright, let's start with, like I said, carpenter. We'll go from there. What does that one open up? Right here. So they're all down this alley. That's cool. She gazes upon me. A very warm welcome to you, artisan from afar. Elquin, Gina, was it? I need a sip of coffee. Hang on, folks. Yeah, it's almost 12:30 where I'm at, and I'm still drinking coffee because I like caffeine. All right. You stand before... Dude, I'm skipping that one. And that's... Her name is Pamika? Pamika? Charmed though I am by your interest in my shop, I would like to confirm one matter. Tell me, can you read? Of course. No. Oh, well, yeah, let's try that one. I love to read. I love literature. I live for literature. As do I. Why, just the other day I was so immersed in my reading that I accidentally walked off the pier and immersed myself in High Tides Harbor. But I digress. She took a dip in the... We of Tulliola speak Turali with aplomb, yet it is a comparatively young language. In our traditional tongues, as our traditional tongues place emphasis on oral storytelling over the written word, I have a sizable population of citizens who do not read or write. My service cater primarily to this clientele. I offer a writing hand when occasion demands, mostly for penning letters or official documents. However, I have recently received a commission for something larger, a book of stories. These tales which have never before been committed to text, a document of oral storytelling. A most riveting prospect, is it not? Yay. She's thinking. Alas, I find myself ill-prepared. While I possess paper required for simpler documents, I have no experience in binding tomes. Yet, with the skill of an adept carpenter at hand, I would accept this task with my head held high. What will you say, traveler? Will you help me tie these tales together? Fear not, I'll cover you. I'm so gung-ho. Much obliged. Then let us report to our client and officially accept his request. His name is... oh no, not even to do it. And he works for... I am not saying that either. Oh, the restaurant. By the beach. I'll need a moment to close up shop. Would you go ahead and wait for me? Yes. I have a feeling I'm going to be running around all over the place. It's going to be a back and forth run today, guys. We got it. All right, let's see what he wants. Ah, welcome. Good morning. I'm pleased to say that we are ready to undertake your commission. Elkin here will be binding your books, and my intuition tells me that none would be better suited to the endeavor. That's excellent news. The more the merrier. But where are my manners? My name is Zim. I'm relatively new to oh, Jesus. Tuliola. But I've been earning my keep. Oh, I hit the thing too fast, sorry. It's a haven for travelers from every region. There's one thing I've learned in my short time here is that everyone's got a story to tell. From myths and legends to folk tales and anecdotes, our patrons share their endless supply of unique and fascinating tales. Inevitably, one regular or another will badger me into retelling an old favorite, so I try to memorize as many stories as are told. But memory has its limits, and I'm afraid the details from so many different narratives might eventually become jumbled or forgotten, which is why I thought to record them in a book for all to enjoy. Of course, my people pass down our traditions via the spoken word, so I can neither read nor write. Pamkin may be an exception among... I am going to try to say what in that respect. Zimmerwin will tell his stories, and I will transcribe his words, no different than dictation of a letter, except perhaps a bit longer. Oh, yeah, it's a story. Also thought I might study my letters while you're both hard at work. I'd like to be able to read the books we make, after all. Should you join us during transcription if you like, hearing each story might serve as an inspiration for its binding. They're fascinating stories. All. I can't wait to see them as books. You got it. When would you like to begin? My schedule is relatively open right now, so I'm available whenever you please. Then I'll pay your stall a visit once I've finished my shift. It shouldn't be too long now. So, we got one down. I guess we go back. We're barding it. So a lot of people just kind of power game to the end of the MSQ and then they come back and do all this other stuff. But, after catching up on so much stuff in the past, because I came in after Endwalker had been released, so I was catching up from the one previous that. Oh, and then I had... Yeah, that's Endwalker. No, the one... I'd have to go look it up, but I came in... Anyway, I had a lot of catching up to do. Oh, right. So, I power leveled through the MSQ to get caught up, and then I went back and did stuff like crafting to get them up, and I want to try doing it a little different. Oh, geez, I forgot. I'm supposed to read all this crap. Sorry. We have our transcript sessions here. I've read plenty of parchments, and I have readied plenty of parchments and ink, so you needn't worry about that. However, there's still a few more preparations to be made before his arrival, and your business may call you elsewhere in the meantime. Stop by again when you are ready to begin. Well, looks like I'm going to make a lot of food on this. Okay, I need to see what she needs. You seem eager to start, I admit, so am I. According to my research, we require numerous components, boards, covers, woven cords, the list goes on. Furthermore, a binding can be made of nearly anything, wood, cloth, leather. The possibilities are endless. I'll leave the particulars to you and your artistic tastes. Once you have enough materials prepared, we'll be ready to document his tales. Well, I need to see what you're going to need. You may now undertake deliveries, yes. Yeah, higher collectability is better. So what do you need? Yes, I know. Okay, they're in the crafting log. All right. Hand cap crafted. All right, so crafting log. There they are. We're gonna need some of that, some of that, some of that. Really? So we need a bunch of stuff from M. Walker. Oh boy. I don't know how much of that I got. I got a lot. Might be enough to get through this damn thing. I might have enough, to be honest. And what else was there? I don't have quite enough of that. Hey, I'm impressed I got enough hides. Do I have any of that? Yes, I do. I could actually do some of this. And they require 6. Carpenter, leatherworker, weaver. So usually I will go hand in 2 and then switch to a different thing. And I gotta be careful here because I don't know what to spend purple crafting scripts on. Because I haven't even been able to turn these into anything yet. And I don't remember if... You know, I'm going to have to go to Cursor. I want to go to... No, I don't think they'll show me because I've done all those. I was going to go to the to the first and check and see what was needed there, but I do not remember now. Well, crap. We can look it up. We may end up having to look it up. Give me just a second, and I'll show you what I'm looking up. Deliveries. Even the stadium quest. Oh, it is showing the rewards. I'm looking. I'm trying to see what they did award at one time or another. I'm getting there. I guess I could show you. I'm not finding it yet. We want this one? No, we want that one. Nope. Yeah. That's what I'm looking up right now. I know there's a way to see it. I know that there was a way to see it. I'm not seeing it. Now let's see if that helps, because it's got to be a certain collectability, if I remember right. I'm just trying to remember if it was white scripts and purple scripts. So if white is now purple, will they add in let's just try Carpenter collectibles. Maybe I'll show it there. They took all the white out, and now it's just purple on those. Alright. I was just wondering if it'd be better to wait until the yellow scripts come out, or to go ahead and do these now. I don't know. I don't know which one would be better. Let me look at something else again. One more thing. So I can see when I think the yellow orange crafting scripts are going to come in a different patch. I'm just wondering how far away it was. Here. Yeah, you're watching what I'm doing. Good. I want you to wonder what I'm looking at. I know it's somewhere on here. I read it. That's why it's always good to have the patch notes handy. You're going to come across stuff and you go, I remember that, but how do I get that? How does that happen again? I know it's around here somewhere. Here we go, right here. Oh, that was removed. Haven't run across swim bait yet. God damn. Aha! Gotta be, okay, they are in, but you gotta be level 100 before you can get the orange ones. Well, poopies. Damn. That's a pretty saw. I have a pretty saw. Oops. I need to get rid of that. Now you can see the pretty saw. Oh boy. Okay. What do you want? Let's see what I got here. I'll start with the goldsmith because I got a soul crystal on that one. I think Weaver is the other one. I'm not certain. She's pretty though. Come on. Ah, must be my lucky day. You're Elquingina, the artisan, roped in, aren't you? Yes. She is pretty. Look at her. That would almost make me want to swap to that race, because she is pretty. It's a pleasure. She tells me her name, and she's the proprietor of this here shop. From pots to knives, if used on the daily and made of metal, I smith it. Look at all the pots and stuff she's got here. All the tools. Those pans up there look nice. There's one code I live by, and it's to never keep a customer waiting. Soon as an order comes in, I do my damnedest to have it ready soon as able. Can't have folks living their lives without proper utensils, see? I won't say that speed doesn't come at a price. My goods come quality assured, but they ain't always pretty to look at. Once upon a time, it be that I aspired to meld metalware even a Dawn servant would be proud to use. But that was a childish dream of a childish lass. Not really. Still do it. Really ain't so sweet. Better leave the fancy fineries to the moblins. I ain't ashamed to admit their craftsmanship knows no equal, but I'm ashamed of what but I ain't ashamed of what I do either. Knowing that my goods are needed is what gets me up in the morning. What I'm trying to say is I win my customers by providing fast and reliable service. And I need your help to give them that. Bit of an embarrassing problem on my hands, see? I had a young lass come to me asking for work a little ways back. She claimed to have experience working metal, so I figured why not? With a new hire, I thought I could start accepting bulk orders. But that Aoi, bless her heart, she's earnest to a fault, but the girl barely knows her way around a pitchfork, let alone a forge. I've already accepted a hefty order. I'm afraid I won't have it ready in time. I don't want to let any of my customers down. So I ask you, will you lend me a hand? You'll be well compensated for your work, promise. Of course. You had me at the compensation part, yes. A heartening reply. Thank you. I can already sense your confidence. Oh, a non too shabby artisan. We best begin with introductions then. Might I trouble you to fetch Paui? I sent her to Bayside Bevy to purchase materials for pots some time ago, but she hasn't returned. I've noticed that the new cat people don't have much in the boob department. I don't know if that's just as it... I mean, it looks like she does, but I don't know. Maybe I don't either. Well, poo. Anyway, she wants me to go find somebody. So off I go. You know, before I go running any further, I need to do a quick be right back. I promise. Okay? Be right back. You know, I'm having technical difficulties at times. It's just me. Wait, you're one of the Third Promise's companions, aren't you? You may not recall, but we actually passed by one another in Earthenshire. Oh, she's the former Potsworn. She was leaving because she was tired of the conditions up there, which weren't good. I'm honored to finally meet you. I was wondering, we saw her leave, and it was like we all turned and looked, and it was like, okay, what part is she going to play? Well, we meet her here later on in the crafting quest lines. Gosh, I do miss how the Moblins spoiled us artisans. They provided every luxury you could imagine. A cot fluffer, fluffier than alpaca fleece. Platters of delectable foods. Best of all, they took care of all the cleaning and letting us focus wholeheartedly on our work. Alas, the storm left them short of supplies and help hands. I realized that the environment I once enjoyed there would not soon return, and made the hard choice to end my pot pack and journey here for work. You should have stuck around. We came in there and fixed things, but you took off. Ah, but look at me. We've hardly met, and I'm already talking your ear off. Excuse me, what brings you to this corner of Tyrol? Mistress? Requested your assistance with the shop? Oh, forgive me. My ineptitude has inconvenienced even you. Since the day I started working for her, I can't seem to fulfill a single one of her requests properly. I'm not saying her name, I'm not even trying. As a Potsworn, my work was quite intricate, you see. The Moblins desired only the most lavish and ornate novelties, so that it is what I made. I can't even imagine where to begin making household goods. Not even a pot. I spent more time than I care to admit in front of the supplier, trying to guess which materials might be appropriate for forging one, until I just felt utterly overwhelmed and wound up here. Poor thing. Confounded by a pot. I'm no artisan. I'm a fraud. She's got pretty blue eyes. Have you noticed that? You know, most people aren't even aware that the Potsworn exist. Even bringing it up as a credential here only seems to garner doubt. I feel as if I've begged for work from every shop in Tulliola, but none would hire me. No one but the gal back, the mistress. She knew no more of the Potsworn than anyone else, but she welcomed me with open arms instead of disbelief. I want to replay her compassion, her faith in me. So I will. This isn't the time to be moping. I even have a new friend besides me, and I can simply relearn the basics, starting with the materials for a pot. But first things first, we should return to the mistress as she requested. I can still make fancy pots, just, you know. Okay, so back we go again. Oh, you know, I'm gonna switch to Bard just so I can make this go a little bit faster. Faster even still. You pile that on top. His tongue is on fire and he loves it. I like it when I go to check to see what people say around here. Nobody's saying anything here. What about you two? They're drinking something. All right. Back to running. Grip exchange. You know, that's what I need to do. What? Prior approval? What? Means I gotta go back to the main cities to... Oh, fine. Fine. Don't approve me. Good friggin' lord. Thanks for bringing her back. To think, didn't even know the makings of a pot. But that can come later. Now that you're both here, I'd like to discuss the bulk order we have lined up. I'll fill you in once you're ready, so just give me a shout. Alright. Your deliveries are now open. Yep. What do you want? I'm sorry, I plowed through that. Just basically, it's going to be all the same thing. Yes, I know. Reed sickles. These would be in the class quests. So they're all under one class. Right here. I don't have any of those, but what does it take to make? I need to get more of that. I have plenty of that. I think I have a few of those. No, very few. I forgot. How do you make those? I have plenty of that, so we're good. And I already looked how to make up the lumber, so I'm gonna need to. How much do? I don't have any of that, but how much do? Let's see, the integrated logs. It looks like I'm gonna have to get more. I know that seems like a large amount, but if you figure it takes 5 logs to make 1 thing of lumber. That's 125 lumber. So maybe I won't. Just play it by ear, I guess, and see. All right. What? Did I miss somebody along here? I already talked to her. Oh, I didn't talk to him. I skipped right over him. Okay. Probably my alchemist. Yep. Yeah. He seeks an artisan well versed in creative concoctions. I think we could do that. Might you be Elquin-Jenna, the artisan from Eorzea? My name is, I'm not going to pronounce it, Jar. And this is my shop. I like his eyes, they're purple. What if it's a girl? Because it's, anyway. Like it's like eyeliner or eye makeup. That's what, anyway. I'm told that you are a meticulous when it comes to mixing a variety of concoctions. And to be frank, I am desperate for one of your expertise. Juice is the drink of choice here in Tulliola, but I am sure you've heard from Ropai, business is bad. This is like Orange Julius of the Tulliola area, I guess. It wasn't always so. When I first opened my shop, profits were steady and customers were eager for the fresh local juice I offered. I thought running this business would be easy. I may not have exceptional culinary tastes, but anyone can squeeze fruit, right? It's Orange Julius of Tulliola. We're going to nickname, or we're going to nickname you Orange Julius. Or Julius. That's what we're going to nickname him. But now sales are suffering, and some days I spend more on ingredients than I gain in coin. At this rate, I'll be forced to leave. I know my menu is generic, but with so much competition in the city, it's little wonder that my worst while regulars have sought more compelling refreshments. Alas, I lack the skill to make anything but the most basic of juices. Which is why I need a talented artisan such as yourself to assist me in creating the drinks. I know you will save my business. Yeah, I'm going to be a little busy crafting beaver down here, aren't I? Wonderful. Now, before I expound upon the particulars, there is one other I have recruited to my cause. His name is Hal. We're going to call him Hal. And he is a proficient gatherer. Once we decide upon the new recipes, I plan to have him procure in bulk what ingredients we require. Why don't you join him in Bayside Bevy and have our first official meeting as a team? Go ahead, I'll be along once I've closed up shop. So it's not a Starbucks because we're not serving coffee, but we're doing juice here. So it's either a Jamba Juice or a Orange Julius. We can always call it Jamba Juice. That fits a little bit more with the area. Yeah, where in the heck is this other person I gotta go drag back? Oh, all the way over there. There's a thingy right there. We're gonna make use of that. Somewhere over here. There it is. Why run when you can port? Right next to the port, so what the heck? We're gonna do it. Do 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 do. It's a mobbin. What business has a lowlander with Hal? That's all we're going to call him. We're going to call him Hal. Ah, yes. The Juicy Mix project. As a professional stuff seeker, Hal has agreed to do the findings of Tasty Fresh. What of it? Juice Keep wants to trade tongue flaps? Mere thought makes Hal sleepy dull. What a pointless busy task. Well, you're going to trade tongue flaps anyway. Apologies for the wait. Now that I have the whole team acquired, I suppose I'll get straight to the point. Yeah. To improve my shop's financial fortunes, I need your help in creating some original juices. That is to say, juices that promote the health and well-being of each and every Tulliola resident. While juice is an excellent source of vitamins, the diverse peoples of this city have unique dietary and nutritional needs. So, using both culinary and alchemist techniques, I plan to offer a variety of refreshments bespoke to citizens of all shapes and sizes. By developing drinks both delicious and singularly nutritious, my customers are sure to remember why they love Jamba Juice here, Juice Craft. How can I trust an expert alchemist like yourself to be able to maximize the nutritional content of my drinks with scientific precision? Yes? Local juice from local fruits. Sign me up. My services are yours at a price, of course. Just so long as pan loaf isn't one of the ingredients. Oh, I hope you guys remember what pan loaf is back from Charlian. If you did that quest line, you found out what pan loaf was. And pan loaf is this disgusting, dry, tasteless thing, but it was full of nutrition. Okay, it was a balanced meal in this friggin' loaf that tasted like cardboard. And yeah, that was a whole thing in Charlian for the crafting quest. I'm sorry, I'm gonna click that one as just long as we don't go that route. He's not gonna have any idea what I'm talking about. Well, I can't speak to your experiences across the salt. Yeah, of course not. Rest assured that no fruit of that name grows in Tyrol. That's not I. Sorry, I just had to use that one. It was pan loaf. Yeah, that was just terrible. I look forward to tasting your work, Elgin. Did you have any questions about our local produce? Don't hesitate to ask. As for you, Hal, your job comes after we've created a viable recipe and know exactly what ingredients we require. I'm afraid that means you'll have to wait, unless you'd like to participate in the recipe creation as well. Your opinion as a mobbin, would be invaluable, and you would, of course, be compensated in addition to your gathering fee. No, Hal has no deep thoughts on Juicy Mix. Oh, all right then. In any case, let's head back to the shop, shall we? There's work to be done. taco logs in. Alright, I need another little quick be right back. Trust me. Okay. Oh, geez. What is that command? So I could do that. Ha ha ha. Be right back. All right. I'm sorry. Husband made me a sandwich. I didn't want to sit here all afternoon because then I will get him upset at me because I didn't eat food that he made me, and we don't want pouty faces. So there we go. See if we can do this. Zip back over. Yes. Much better. Oops. Don't want to pass anybody up. Together, let's make... See, I started skipping through what she said. Sorry. I just want to reiterate. I just want to say again how deeply grateful I am for your assistance. Together, let's make Juice Jamba. I'm going to call it Juice Jamba here. Juice Tulliola can be proud of. Let's make a juice Tulliola can be proud of. And profits that will save my shop. All right. Now we're started it. Can't do anything more of him until I do a turn in. Gives a little bit of experience. Our first juice. Alright, show me what you've... Tulliola gets far more sunlight than our native lands, so we find ourselves prone to dry, itchy scales. It could be sheer torture some days. What are we going to do? Pour the juice on you? Luckily, the chimmering fruit harvest from someplace else may offer a solution. According to the Pelu merchants, regular consumption does wonders for dry skin. So it's sort of a plant that has vitamin E in it. The only complication is that in appearance and texture, the very fruit resembles the mamu jaw scales. Hard to garner appetite for something that looks like a piece of your body. Oh God. If it were any other fruit, I think to extract the liquid from within, but not only is... Oh gosh. If it were any other fruit, I'd think to extract the liquid from within, but not only is most of the fruit's flavor kept in its pulp, its nutritions are as well. Perhaps you can find a way around this problem. See if you can't make it a juice both healing and appealing. Alright. Now I'm afraid I don't keep that on hand. The sight alone is enough to make me queasy. But I've seen it for sale at Bayside Bevy. I'll be testing for flavor and efficiency both, so make a big batch if you can. 6 glasses or so. Thank you and good luck. Alright, let's see what you got here. What do you want? Class. Monarchy. Oh no. I just threw out a whole bunch of coconuts the other day. Crafting method. Coconuts. Where are those gathered at? Thandar. Oh, it's just I don't even have any of those. Those aren't crafted. I know of no gathering of them. Oh God, do I have to look this one up too? Looks like. Frig. Alright, let's look it up. Let's see what Gamerscape says about this. It doesn't look like I could gather it. Why can't I gather it? Where am I missing here? You can only buy it. You can only buy it here in Tirali for 986 gil. Alright, I know about that one. Do I have some? I have some. No, I don't want it that. I want to see if I have to. Right. I think that's just a straight up gathered item. No. What the hell? What about that one? How did I get that one in the first place? If I can't gather it and I can't make it, then... Oh, frig. Well, poo. It's a bought item. You buy it with the bicolor gemstones. Old Charlian, Labius, and Razistan. 2 for 1. 2 gemstones for one of the Burkid sap. Now I know why I have some. How many do I have? I have enough. At least I don't have to spend any more gemstones on that. These are bought with cash, and then I gotta go get a bunch of coconuts to make coconut milk. Takes 6 coconuts to make 1 milk, and then it takes 4 milks. Alright, that's gonna be a little bit of a doing. Now, we've talked to her, we've talked to her. We've talked to her. We have not talked to him. And he's fishing, I think. Yep. Need to be fisher. Donahue's shoulders are slumped. That's what we're going to call him. Donahue. Sorry. That's what you get out of me. Is Donahue. Don't know what else to tell you. You're the fisher Rope introduced. Perfect timing. I've got great news. Oh, Jesus. Really? Alright, you, my friend, have just inherited the deed and rights to Fish Fanceries Donahue. Donahue. Ha ha ha. I jest, lass. I jest. It's sort of funny. You can see them smiling, and it's almost a little spooky. Because it's like, I don't know. Such a big mouth that smiles. It's just, my little shop here has seen better days. And at where old Donahue runs, I'm worried old Donahue runs out of tricks to keep her afloat. They're running out of tricks. Fish Fanceries Donahue doesn't deal in your everyday mackerel and haddock, you see. Mackerel and haddock, see. No, we deal in danger, drama, dreams. Our fish are outstanding in their waters. Fancy catches all. Well, we heard that you like different and strange, but of course not everyone shares our taste for the exquisite. The average Tirali, yeah, wants something familiar on their dinner plates, so local fishers tend to throw their fanciest hauls right back into the ocean. Can you imagine dismissing a fish simply because it's got too many teeth or has eyes in concerning places? Needless to say, I snatched up whatever odd catch the fishers can't untangle from their nets and sell it myself. With little result, I'm afraid. I spend my days floundering, and not in the fun way. There's a fun way to flounder. Are you flapping around like a fish? Laying on your belly with your eyes on the other side of your head? That's what floundering is. But I've all but resigned myself to mongering for the masses. But I feel like meeting you here today is a sign to keep chasing my dreams, assuming you're here to help fish out my troubles, that is. Possibly. Possibly. You had me at fish. Yep. I always tend to raise my fisher first out of everything. Just the way I go. Thank you, lass. Thank you. Donahue. Donahue. But that's him. Might I borrow you for a moment? There's a man asking about a fish down at the pier. I like the sound of that. Seeing as you're an official partner now, why don't you come along? The pier's just there. Sure. As long as you don't have me running clear across the zone again, I'm happy. How far down the pier are we? Alright, not that far. We're gonna jump over the fish. We always go four-wheeling, you know, we don't take the direct path. It's all over everything and jump down stuff and... Okay. Wonder what we got going on here. Guess we're gonna find out. Are they done talking? This lad here is in search of an unusual sort of fish. I reckon you'd be the one to ask. So you're Don Henu? Don Henu? The fish fanceries Don Henu? Please, I need your strongest fish straight away. Strongest? Hold your seahorses, lad. And start from the beginning. A strong fish? A 100 pardons. I didn't even introduce myself, did I? I am Pashid, we'll just call him Pash. Of the Wanese. Someplace, not here. Ours is a small community in, how do I say that one again? Hang on, I've got it written down. No, I don't. I do. Oh, Shuktaral. Shuktaral. That one I got written down. I have phonetic names written down so far. Shuktaral. So you may not have heard of us. We have long upheld a close relationship with nature as it blesses us with wild creatures who bequeath magics upon us. You get magics from monsters? Incredible. I think I read about the one in a book once. No, we're just going to go with the first one. It is an essential practice of my people. Mastering such magical arts is the rite of passage for all of his tribe. Unfortunately, despite my every effort, I have only been able to grasp one technique: the manipulation of something energies to form phantasmal fish. That may be pictomancery. Oh. This solitary link to his tribe's magic was bequeathed to me by a seabird. Oh boy. Limited though my abilities may be, I'm determined to hone them into a strength unrivaled by any, and thereby defeat any creature my rite of passage requires. So he got it from a seabird. Are you sure it just isn't sea poop or something? Just kidding. Or that's how he got it. The seabird pooped on him and gave... No, I'm just kidding. Every enemy has a weakness, and there must be a fish that can exploit each one. It's simply a matter of finding the right fins for the job. So, is that what pictomancy is about? Which is why, for my first trial, I seek a strong fish, one capable of felling a giant. Felling a giant leathery toad. Well, that's about the most thrilling thing I've ever heard. You're a godsend, lad. A bream come true. Not a dream, but a bream come true. I wonder if that's a typo. A bream come true. We'll see. He says he needs something strong, bold, brave, a fish that isn't tapula, which is a farm fish. Tapula. Come on, it's back to the fancies for us, with us. Once I thought up the right fish, I'm counting on you to go and catch it. I always get my fish. What a glorious day. I can't wait to find us a mighty swimmer. A shark would be pretty good. And off he waddles. I just want to know why I just can't follow them. You know? They all turn off and go, why can't I just follow them along and wake up here? Okay. What sort of fish has he got over here anyway? Ah, now he's got the all unusual ones. Look at him looking. Imagine if all the fishing docks and all the ports and all the world. Hash walks into ours. I've heard a vague rumor about mages up north who pull energies out of critters, but I had no idea that they used fish. Though it sounds like the lad's a bit of an eccentric even among his own people. Well, yeah, he's using fish. All the more reason to help him. We odd fish have to school together, after all. Now, let's see. He needs a fish strong enough to defeat a giant toad. The skin's bound to be thick, so maybe if he uses a... No, that's too brittle. Give me a moment. So, now I gotta hit him up one more time. Yep, it's unlocked. Donahue is swimming with ideas. Hanu. But of course, the answer's obvious. Uncle Jenna. Can I call you Uncle Jenna, can't I? Yes. Pash here. Doesn't need strong, he needs sharp. To wit, the king puffer. Its blade-like spines are sure to deflate any toad like a defective dirigible. I don't pretend to know how Pash magics work, but so long as the lad needs a fish, we'll deliver him a fish. Like him. I like Don Hanu. I can get behind this guy 100%. In fact, let's deliver him several. You can never have too many fish. That's the fish fancy Donahue's motto. So go on with you, lass. Buy yourself some crimson lugworms from the Bayside Bevy and cast your line at High Tide Harbor. As soon as you've reined in some kings, hurry back. We can't keep our friend waiting. So, yes, I know. Let's see what you got. Yeah, I know. You want King Puffer? I still need to, I need over 110. Purple gather strips. I need to go spend gathering strips. There's nothing, no two ways about it. So I've seen him. I've seen him. And him. Nope. See what we got here. Fish. Okay, got it, that one. I forgot to find out what he wanted. I forgot what he wanted us to gather. It's way down at the end. I forgot we talked to him. Did we talk? I guess I did talk to him. I just ran in through somebody. I feel funny now. Right. What exactly did you need? No, I haven't talked to him. I was supposed to talk to him. I forgot. Oh, hello there. Apologies for not noticing you. A mercenary work is endless, you see. And I find myself short-handed these days. Welcome to Shawnee's. I'm just going to Shawnee's Apothecary. Hang on a second. I don't know why. Hang on a second. I gotta remember how to say that one because it's gonna come up a lot and I'm just not wrapping my tongue around it very well, am I? Apothecary. 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 Are you searching for something specific? Perhaps one of my displays caught your eye? I was saying it right. Wow, look at all those vials. The gems are pretty. All the pretty little boxes. I've seen that look before. You're wondering just what sort of shop this is. To put it simply, I prevail in goods which promote a healthy body and mind, herbs to cleanse mild ailments, incense to calm the senses, stones to massage aching shoulders, and much more, as you can see. Naturally, this requires the use of various plants and minerals which possess uncommon, and some would even say mystical properties, which I acquire from discerning and trusted gatherers. However, the flow of goods have recently slowed down to a trickle, and I've found it difficult to keep my shelves stocked, as you may find my selection somewhat wanting, if I'm being honest. So you must be the gatherer Ropel spoke of. Are you here to offer your services? Of course. I'm more than grateful for the help. I hope this is the start of a mutual, pleasant relationship, Elquin. Excuse me, are you the proprietor of this shop? Is it true you are of the something tribe? Oh boy, now what? Another pretty bunny? That a bun boy? Can never tell. Think so. Yes, on both accounts. What brings you to the Shunny's apothecary, friend? I don't know. I hail from the village of... located on the eastern continent of... ease over from Gugani area. I was traveling the 3 great continents in an effort to expand my horizons when I learned of peoples similar to the Viera who live in Tural. I wished to learn all I could of them, so I boarded the first ship across the sea I could find. Once at port, I asked where I might find any, and was pointed here. Please allow me to serve you. I can hunt, I can fight, I can gather. Surely one of my skills could be of use. All I ask in return is that you teach me of your people. What a day this has turned out to be. One moment desperate for help, the next spoiled for choice. Uval, was it? I know you've come far, and I can sense your sincerity, but my conversation doesn't fetch so high a price. Simply purchase one of my wares, and we can chat for as long as you like. He doesn't have any money. He's broke. I have no money. I knew it. Not even a single coin. I spent my very last one hiring a ship to bring me here. Ah, then I can't very well expect your custom, can I? Apologies for the interruptions, Elkin. Where were we? Ah, yes. Would you agree to a small test of your talent before we begin our work in earnest? I suppose I'll be testing you too. That is, of course, assuming you still wish to work with me. Of course I am, at your disposal. You only need tell me what to do. Then your task is simple. Bring me goods that I can sell to eager customers. There's no better way to take stock of your talents. Yeah, don't point your little finger at me. Finger pointing shall not be done. Uh-oh. Losing beads out of my thing. That's not good. Alright. This one's done. I've got them all open now. Cool. Now I still need to poke her one more time. Now, shall we get started? I want both of you to head to that place out there and bring me back an assortment of the most popular staples. Namely, I'm looking for maca, a plant which imparts unflagging vigor, and springstone, which is used to warm the body and soothe aches in the muscles. You can bring me whichever is easier for you to gather. Either will sell just as quick. Since this is only a trial, let's start with, say, 6 or so. 6 springstones from whatever. Understood, and I shall return with haste. Alright, he's off. Yes, I know. Show me what you want. Yes. So we're just looking for a staple, which means they would be either botanists or over 600 is the collectability. Hang on. Stupid phone. Alright. I got all these turned on. It's a lot. We're probably going to do this one shortly because it's easiest. I'm going to lock these back off so they don't show. I don't need that many up. Good. Oh, there's one more thing I'm going to open up. Then we're going to go do something. Don't know what yet. We'll find something to do. We always do. But. Okay. I guess eventually we get to do something with him. This is our flagship location. By the way, at least it will be when I get around opening the second branch. Can't quite buy tacos out of here. As I was starting to say, since I started playing this, I've made tacos. I make homemade tacos. I fried the tortilla shells a little bit too hard for hubby because he broke his trying to get stuff in, and then he gets all upset, and it's like, oh, fuck. There's a knack to putting extra meat in a taco. Let me tell you. Good Lord, look at the people over here. Everybody's hitting the marker board. Look at all these people. Do you have to... I don't understand having to craft right next to the summoning bell, but alright. And then look at all these people buying off the market board. It's a busy... Everybody's doing something over here. They're making stuff. Or buying stuff. Oh, the crowd's thinned out. Or doing stuff with their retainers. Speaking of retainers, is mine back yet? It's been a while. Let's go see what they robbed from me now. We're running out of place to sell stuff. So it may be time to... Oh, God. Bronze rings? No. No. You need to go... No. You need to go get me something better. Because those things aren't even worth anything. Good Lord. I'm disappointed in you. I have to replace him or something. Don't make me use a Fantasia on you. Alright. Grand Company seals. I just turned in a whole bunch for Grand Company seals, and I was able to buy the rest of the coke and the potash and in hard sap or whatever it is, and animal fat and all that, so we can finish making the parts needed for the next ship upgrade, airship upgrade. I just haven't swung back by the AFC to do the crafting yet for the components before I round everybody up to come in and help put the ship together and come up. Well, we might have to come up with a new name. Don't know yet. It depends if I can progressively take what I have on the most high ship and move down to the second ship, and then move that to the third ship, which would leave the new components for the first ship, or a beginning ship available for our fourth and final airship. So it's just a matter of hand-me-downs for a long period of time, and then eventually crafting components for their best abilities at that point, I would believe. Oh. Wonder how good that's would sell. I'm running out of room, but because that is pretty. I bet you they're cheap though. Or not. I think that's what it was. Alright, well, I'm a little bit lower. What the hell? Blame it on my fat flash memory. You flash it in front of my eyes and see if I can remember it. Alright, take that, take that. Hang on to this. Not a bad haul, guys. I'm still disappointed in you on a couple things, but it's fine. At least you didn't bring back a single crystal. I swear, they've brought me back. Spend 2 ventures, and what do? They bring you back a single crystal. I don't know about them. Sometimes I just... Nope. I don't know about them. They're weird. They sneak around everybody else's yards and armoires and steal their stuff from me. Because I honestly don't see any of them going into a dungeon at all. Well, they might go in and go running like screaming little girls, you know, but they're not set up to go fight anything. Maybe Jethel is, because he's got a bow. He might be going out on dungeons. I think. And I know the other ones aren't. So if you get home sometime and you're missing gear or a front door or something, I apologize ahead of time. So we're going to go over here. Over here. Gleam Sands. Two whitefish tacos, please. Wow. Coming right up. Oh my goodness, what are these people talking about? Nothing. They're just... How about over here? No? Here? Nope. You guys are all sitting together and none of you have anything to say? Especially you. You have a name. Nope. What about you? Nope. Oh, this guy is. He said something about his mother. I don't remember. I'll go back over here. I'll go check these guys out real quick. Land? Life? Well, these guys just started the Lands Guard. Huh. I know, I'm being nosy. I miss my mother's cooking. A bit far to go for dinner, though. To his mom's house, I guess. Alright. I've eavesdropped all I can. Let's see what he wants. I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon, either. I've got an urgent job that needs doing, and there's no one else I'd entrust it to. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there and I'll join you shortly. I guess he's gonna talk to me. He ran into me earlier while I was running around doing stuff going, hey, I gotta talk to you. Come see me at the restaurant when you got a moment. And I was like, okay. I'm busy right now, but I will come see you. Let's go see where he wants us to sit down. Up over the table. Told you we'd go four-wheeling. I'm waiting at the destination. I wonder if I'm going to be sitting down. Yes, I am sitting down. That's a comfortable chair too. Or a stool. That's... Now that we're all settled, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Burke, proprietor of, well, this establishment. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Tyrol and sometimes further come here to whet their appetite and sate their thirst. Well, yeah, true. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons. And therein lies the rub. A particular rotten bunch was here not too long ago. I narrow my eyes. They were right over there. Sitting just over there, in fact, and having a conversation most foul. And now we go to the Wayback Machine. Thank you all for coming here so far away from your prospective homes. All we go to see is feet. Yes, I guess all we see is feet and a mommet. Now, she's got to be a dancer, I would think. Don't you think? She's some sort of dancer? Elegant. She's dressing very nicely. As this is our first time we have all gathered in one place, perhaps from formal introductions are in order. I am. Welcome, welcome. What will you be having? Can we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Okay. Now then, where was I? Oh yes, I'm Apathia? If you're sitting here now, it is because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound, my secretive, villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Okay. Villains do not often call themselves such. Yeah, I happen to agree. Nor do secret orders have meeting in places where all eyes can see. Yep. Yeah. I like the little boink boink. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand the words of our everything. Okay, don't have a suitable slogan then. But I digress. I invited you here for one reason, to throw the world into a myriad of chaos and then watch the nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all those who dare to mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. Okay. We're freaking the employees out here, you know. A grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say that you are right. At present, we are bound... Good Lord, what's going on with my phone? No, go away. At present, we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in so doing so, we shall become unbound. Like the birds soaring up above, we shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the era skies black. And it rains. On cue. But sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we are here? To look for it? If so, I pledge my aid with newfound might at my beck and call. I shall win adoration only known by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goals a reality lay in trawl. Across this continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. He's got a mustache. He's got a mole. He's got glasses of some sort. I have to figure out who these people are. She's the one with the minion. Did you say artifacts? Oh, I sense an adventurous hunt for instruments of devious deviltry ahead. Say that 3 times fast. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Yes, well, get to the heart of the matter. The subjects are held by the despot tribes which make their homes in Tyrol's continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever these stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contains the essence of fearsome beasts called Viltra, and with them in our possession none shall be able to stand against us. So there's a creature that we just killed that was a Viltra. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. This means that the means by only which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. Only ask that you do not disappoint. Okay. I take it there is no there are no questions. Then let the passage of the unbound open unto the world. We begin at once. A mommet. That's what I was thinking of, mommet. They didn't order a single thing. Yeah, they just sort of used your table and left, didn't they? I gotta take a sip of water. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They might lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. They left without ordering anything. Villainous indeed. I like that one. It's right in their name. They're unbound by manners and respect and won't be welcome back here anytime soon. You, on the other hand, can stay as long as you like. Think. Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Landsguard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference because soon we learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help, recovering a stolen relic. Then others came with the same story, then another, and so on. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost. But being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Eorzea and beyond. Well, I guess that's me. They travel all over the place. Bo have Bo will travel. Now I know your business in Tyrol, or else you. Now I know your business in Tyrol, or else wouldn't be here in the first place. But if you could take the time to hear this guy's out, you'll be doing a service to many who can really use a helping hand. Hi, you can come talk to me over here. Okay. So I guess I could go see what he has to say. Greetings. Allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Here he comes. Greetings. At risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, has there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why, perish the thought. You've come just in time. In fact, none other than the vaulted Elquin has agreed to aid to the search. The search? Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our homes shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to other nations, if these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the ocean or seas, then you better depart on the next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Tulliola in search of aid. Tulliola. This person comes from a village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relic. So she requires a stout protector, someone who can be leaned upon when times are darkest. The heirloom of this guy must recover afflicts terrible sickness upon its victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magics to counteract its effects. So the first one's a warrior. This one's got to be healer line. The search for this tribe's treasure has been entrusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her target while her bow takes deadly aim. So would that be DPS melee? It's not in the ranged because she's a run. I don't understand that one. Lastly, there's this person who knows little about her people's ancient artifact, besides that it must not fall into the wrong hand. She seeks a mage of great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. Aren't you forgetting someone? Your crisis is just as pressing, even if you won't say so yourself. Hails from further south than even Mamuk, and has traveled many days and nights in search of someone who can strike down their prey from afar. This is my guy. It's the only way to escape the effects of his village's treasure. Did I get that right? Indeed. Indeed, I do get so forgetful in my old age. Thank you. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures. All are waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you. Wow. Now supposedly if you do each one of the 5, then there's the one last one like they do for the crafting, or the tribes are what they call societies now. Sometimes the rewards are pretty cool. Of course, I'll share all that I know on the matter. You only need to ask. And know that I will not hold it against you should you choose to assist only those for whom your talents are best suited. So long as you do what you can, the people of Tyrol, and maybe even further, will be in your debt. Now, everybody's in my debt then. Okay. Hang on a second. Well, Jesus, that almost put me up to 95. Wow. So let's go see. That's a lot of experience points. Let's see what he wants. Eyes are full of expectation, or is it dust? Yeah, I bet you they said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Greetings. So you have decided to aid my people in retrieving our treasure, yes? They will be glad to know my long and arduous journey from our homeland in the distant south of Tyrol was not in vain. Okay, sorry, had something fall over. As for the treasure we would have you recover, it contains the undying essence of an armadillo Tyrol bitterol. These steel hogs, as we call them, rely on their tough hides to protect them from predators. The legend speaks of one that lived to an extraordinary age, perhaps due to its natural suit of armor, and came to be known as the Lord of the Forest. At the end of its long life, the ancestors enshrined the thing's soul within the steel hog vessel. For generations since, the divine blessing it bestows has been a great boon to my people. Those under its protection need not fear wild beasts, for fang and claw cannot harm them. This allowed us to hunt in the forest without risking our lives. This treasure, so crucial to our people, was stolen by a tall, slender merchant, or rather, a man posing as one. He came bearing exotic wares from foreign lands and served alcohol freely, toasting often to new friendships. My people became caught up in the celebration, and in the morning, the merchant was gone, along with the steel hog vessel. Without it, we cannot bestow its blessing afresh upon our hunters. The effect wanes over time, and one by one we are losing our protection against the savage predators that stalk our lands. As I and my granddaughter still possess the treasure's blessing, we have been tasked with locating the steel hog vessel and returning it to the village. The trail led us here to Tulliola, where we believe the perpetrator boarded a ship and made good his escape. The journey here has already pushed this decrepit body of mine beyond its natural limits, and a lengthy voyage by sea would likely be my end. Though I urged my granddaughter not to make the crossing alone, but she was determined to give chase. Given that you hail from across the ocean, your knowledge of those lands will prove invaluable to her. Not only that, but our quarry may use the steel hog vessel to his own ends. Only a skilled warrior could stand against such a foe. And my granddaughter's no warrior. I'm not even going to try to say her name. You'll have your treasure in 2 shakes of an armadillo's tail. I like that one. Shake it fast, armadillo. I'm truly grateful. My granddaughter's first port of call is a place called Alamigo. We know where that's at. You see, as the thief took all his wares with him, the only clue left behind was an empty bottle of whatever grog he was serving. After asking the sailors here, it seemed it was produced in Alamigo. And with no other leads, our granddaughter set forth. Once you arrive, she should not be difficult to find. These days, only a handful of Mumaja attempt the journey, most of them brutish mercenaries. My granddaughter is a far daintier creature, and is sure to have made favorable impressions on the locals. May the steel hog watch over you. Oh, there we go. Rhaegar's Reach. Oh, that's a haul and ass thing. Jeez. You know what I want to do? I wanted to see what more we could do with the MSQ. Now that we've got all this stuff out of the way. A lot of it's going to just kind of be stuff I've got to do. What? Oh, these are for the other classes. Where's the person I need to talk to? Over here. I remember. I think I gotta go over this way. There's the stairs that go up. Oops. I want to run into people. Or at least I thought the stairs went up here. Am I wrong? Nope, I'm right. There is stars. Stairs. Stars. Stairs to the stars. There she is. What are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting for your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. I bet you all three of them end up ruling. Ah, Elka, I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress I've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. You think we can take our time? Maybe wander around a little first? Then can head to that spot I was thinking. Yeah, sure. Ah, sorry, I yawned. Didn't mean to yawn. Not my intention. Oh, wow, that's a nice view. You know, I'm going to go back and watch this. I'm going to pause it there and I'm going to take a screenshot. Because that is friggin' gorgeous. That's a hell of a view.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
I'm sorry, but that's a beautiful sight right there. That's screenshot worthy. That is so nice.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness. It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
You know, I really love the look of her eyes. They're so pretty green. And yeah, I like her headband too.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Oh, no. We're not going down the stairs. We're going to run into the palace because I know that there's port aetherite stone up there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll just go back to the cabin. That's too funny. And no, I don't snore. Nope, not me. Not me. I don't snore. No, sorry. You know, this is a big friggin' room. Let me tell you. Well, I got my rest. I guess it's back to business. Alpaca fillet. Oh, monster. Alpaca lunch. Okay. So they eat the alpacas too. Where in the hell am I? Oh, okay. Must go faster. Peloton, to the rescue. Let's go. There's Alphino. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent? I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, I'll soon be back on the road for us. Yep. I am almost 95. Holy crap. Now what do we get? Dark mahogany weapon. This is better than what I've got right now, I think. Not yet. Okay. I'm gonna say, damn, I hope the Mandeville weapons, don't get replaced this quick. I like the look of it anyway. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. More cutscenes. Maybe? Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zorel and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Waklamat, say that right or wrong? Wukamat would be equal with them but for Bakaru's thievery, which has left us 1 short. I thought you got 2 from the other guy. After convincing Bragot didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice, he can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he could simply steal what he needs to win, but he's surely mistaken. We will take back what's mine. This I swear. Kick his butt. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, how did I write his name down? Baklu Jaja, unleashing of Vargaments is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take one from another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. Neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repass and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamuja and... Good Lord, what is going on here? I don't know. Anyway. Yaktel, in the forest of Yaktel, especially near a village called Brakik. That's where I was born. If you recall, I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear in the saga. It is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. An explorer befriended a 2-headed king known as the Anarch before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the common held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Kurthaman followed must have come to Tyroli. Tulliola. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yokhui's architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Anarch, didn't you? Then Kelterman must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol, once upon a time, and the seat of Marmuk Jaw's homeland. It lies in Yaktel, not far from this other place. All things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest methods of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. Oh, we get to ride the airship finally. We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Hopefully we don't have turbulence. If we have turbulence, then you're going to be hanging over the edge. Turbulence is you have these sudden drops. It's like riding a roller coaster almost, but you don't see where you're going. And also you feel yourself drop and your stomach bounces, and too much of that. And a lot of people end up using the air sick bags real fast. Where are we going? The airship landing. No, well, that's close. We'll go there. Oh, wait a minute. There was one for over the airship landing, isn't there? Wasn't there? Yeah, duh. Oh, well. And up we go. Next flight. Oh, I am sorry. Anyway, off we go. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? Ah, she's in for it. She is in for it. Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said. There's no going back once we've lifted off. Or lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything, just making sure that you're not nervous. He's nervous. Come on, dear. We can do this. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I've settled my nerves? Yes, dear. Come on. Of course. You're the nicest person ever. Elquin, I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is, the third promise. Wait a moment. That's her mama. Oh no, it's the traitor. Of course, I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry, that's the traitor gal that we met. I think it's a gal. Stopped being a stable hand and wanted to be a traitor. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kral's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yokteral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant whose first sales are attributed or recorded. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Okay. Foreign mage wearing this earring? Could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel. To where you seem you are already bound. What luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktarel. That's us. Let's go. Move it. I really hope she wins. Me too. I still say it's going to take all three of them because she is the heart of the group. And her brother, who studied in Charlian, he's the brains. And her other brother is the brawn. So you have strength, intelligence, and wisdom. I think she's the wisdom. Because she's the heart. And I think it's going to take all three of them to be rulers of Tyrol in the end. I think. That's my guessing. As long as they get her brother to back down from wanting to go commit war to remind everybody how good their peace is. But we'll see. That's my next prediction. It's going to take all three of them. I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her metal. No doubt, not without a doubt. The next Dawn Servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Apparently there's some heavy stuff going on in Yaktel.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Don't think she made out very well on that ship. Nope, she's not feeling good.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Chabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
And now it's time for me to go explore the map. What we got here? Let's add some more to my chocobo. Oh, I need to make sure he's set to this. Alright. Let's go see what we can find. Throw the map over here. Start over here and see how far this thing goes. There's a boat dock. Bet you can fish pretty good there. There's a fish out there. Look at that fish. What the hell? And it's raining. Oh, come on. Now, apparently this goes on for a ways. Oh ho! That's interesting. In the shade of... Well, how can there be shade on a tree if it's raining? Unless they're meaning that a lot of water's coming off that tree. That's kind of interesting. It's an interesting choice on the graphics. There shouldn't be any shade on the ground when it's raining. You know? Just saying. Just as I leave, my retainers come back from stealing stuff. So what we got over here? That's a big bottle of water, let me tell you. I think I'm gonna swim it. No, I can run it. Another dock. Deep water. Killer piranha. That's ooh, there's a flying one too. We'll just stay along the edges. For as long as I can. Yeah, you see they got shade on the ground, but it's raining. There's no sun up there to cause shade. I think they need to tweak some stuff. Now that's an interesting thing. 100 flower. Back. Oh, shit. Here we go. Interesting looking rock. Interesting bird things. Looks like a path. That looks pretty... Oh, I guess that's one of those sinkholes, huh? Cinder field, huh? Yep, that looks pretty deep. Some big fire happened here. Up, can't stop and look at the rocks. But look at what's here. There's like those buildings or something here. Or something. Oh boy, this thing's split up into two sections. Oh geez. That's the other area. Wonder how far up I can go. Ah, Jesus. Hit your weed. You know, I'm faster than you. This is about the end of it. Goody, 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 I found one. What the? I can't get to... Don't do that to me. Don't tease me like that. See it but not get to it? Don't tell me that. What if this will open up any new area? Sometimes it does if you go along the line. And it's not doing it. And I can't go any further this way. So I can't see what's down there. That's death right there. And there too. Even though it looks like there's water down there. There's a path. What the hell? Can you get down? Can I get down to that path? Apparently so. There's other people down here. I bet you I can't use it yet. I'll just hit some invisible wall. Maybe. Maybe not. It's taking me down. Oh, interesting. There is a brick wall down here. I'm not going any further. Well, at least we now know where the zone line is. Can't quite clear that part of the map. That's a long spiral. Well, let's see where else I can go. I'll also just stay on the path right now. We won't go four-wheeling yet. Need to get over to there. So those are the sinkholes. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go off road in here in a second. Oh, somebody's chopping trees down here. Alright. What's this? Some sort of tribal thing. It's not a graveyard, I hope. Oh, look at that! I found something cool! Alright. That's not a bad picture. I like that one. Pretty purple bird. Oh, that's cute. Oh, come on. You're too cute to fight. Seriously? Oh, well, you've got really nasty things, don't you? Do you really want to go there, don't you? You're a silly little thing. Come here. We're going to put you down to Betty by time. Go to sleep. Time to take a nap. Oh, you're so cute, though. Go to sleep. You'll wake up later and you'll feel better. Poor little guy. I really didn't want to do that. He was too cute. Just too absolutely freaking cute. God damn it. Part of the map I can't get to. Alright, I'll go right behind you and not speak a word. And then we're gonna go over this way. Yeah, these little guys are cute. I really don't want to hurt them. They're just too cute. Now there's stuff down there. Look at that. I will be glad when I can fly again. I do not want to join any fates right now. Thank you very much. This is a small piece of the map unless you get more of it over here, but we'll find out. I'm curious. More flower things. Those I don't mind chopping down. There's the etherite. And I'm 95. I think I could go off the cliff here. I don't want to though. Aha! I see something over there I want. Hope it's on my side. Come on. This one I can do. Yes, you can get down there. Huh, we're gonna go down there. And I run into the same problem. Just can't go past this line. That's it. That's the outline of the cliff. Alright. That's not a very big open spot. I mean, compared to all this other spot here. They didn't divide the land very well, did they? Let's go see where this... Go back this way. Yeah, if we get a certain point in the MSQ, then we'll start looking for ether currents. Skywatcher. The road to the dirigibles. I want to know what that big tower was. If you go up to the top or not. I think I'm ready to explore it before I go further. Ack! Ack! They're all over the road! They're all over the road! Yeah, they're gonna chase me. I know I could stop and kick their butts, but I really, really, really don't. Oh, oop, oop, guess what I found? I found another one! I like it when I just find them and I don't have to use the compass. Makes it more exciting. Yeah, that one! Yeah. All right. Was it 2 or 3? Yep. Better go while the critters got its back to me. So where was that big tower that we landed next to? Wasn't that? It's that. Oh, is there any way to get up there? No ladders? Have to wait till I can fly? Aww. Looks like they're shoring up the building too. Well, poopies. Oh, for God's sakes. Really? I mean, that goes the ways up there. God damn it. I guess the only way to do that is this. Ah, it goes way up there. It looks like there's ladders on it, though. Holy crap. It really goes up there. Huh. Wow. I've gone to 3 hours. I think I need to call it quits here. I will let you guys go for now. And I want to thank you for being here with me, watching, and working towards your points to get your dropped items. At least I've done 3 hours out of the 6 that you need. I will probably do more. I see I'm back on Friday. Yeah, I will be doing more on Friday. Until then, you all take care. Have a great day. And bye.
Dear left brain, don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. 'Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense. Your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause. All you feel is dread. My logic is fair. If it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. 'Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. try again. Without doubt, it's our say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't